Pearl Kids.
But Uncle Danko, why did you tell people that I am afraid of cockroaches, even though it's the truth? I just fear them. I see them and I'll run, or I'll jump on the chair, or just something. I'll make sure that it doesn't just touch me because I'll start crying. I don't know what you're afraid of, and that is what we're talking about today. Fear. Fear is our wise word today. How do we write fear? F-E-A-R. Okay? F-E-A-R. That is how we write the word fear. And I'm going to be giving you the definition of fear. What is fear? I know you're wondering, what is fear? That is what we're talking about today. So fear is being afraid or scared. All right? When you're scared. Some of us, we say we are scared of going swimming because we don't know how to swim. You're scared of the dark. You're scared of cockroaches, like Auntie Joan. You're scared of something. And, last year, a time like this, the first COVID-19 case was announced in Kenya, and everyone was fearful. Everyone was wondering, will I get coronavirus? Will I become sick? What will happen? And even it got to a point where children were told there's no going to school, and children were happy. Some of them were happy, by the way. I know some of you were happy because you were not going to school, but everyone was afraid. Everyone was afraid because we didn't know what is going to happen. Are we going to get sick? All of us, are we going to fall sick? What is going to happen to us? And when you become afraid, being afraid is normal, by the way. Everyone is afraid of something. If you're not afraid of a spider, you're afraid of maybe a lizard. You're afraid of a cat. Some people don't like cats. You're afraid of maybe a dog. You're afraid of something. It doesn't have to be an animal, but you are afraid of something. Maybe you're afraid of being left in the house alone. You're afraid of sleeping when the light is off. Some of us, we wait until you fall asleep, then we switch off the lights. But you're afraid of something. And there's nothing wrong with being afraid. But we need to make sure that when we get to a place where we feel we are afraid of something, we turn back to God. We tell God that, I don't want to be afraid of this thing. I don't want to be afraid of someone. But God encourages us in His word that He will never leave us and He will never forsake us. God will always be with you every step of the way. When you go to school, when you're at home, when you're playing with your friends in church, God will always be with you. So my encouragement to you this morning, do not be afraid. And it's okay to be afraid, but at least we have someone who can hold our hands, and His name is Jesus Christ. So that is why you need to have a relationship with Jesus Christ. You need to make sure that Jesus Christ is your Savior, so that whenever you feel afraid, you can ask Him to give you strength. You can ask Him to help you so that you're not afraid of anything. So our wise word for today is fear. And we have said fear is the feeling of being afraid or being scared. All right? The feeling of being afraid or being scared.
Pearl Kids.